Hello everybody, I'm Rick Smith, Professor of Environmental Science here at Columbia Basin College, and today we're here to celebrate trees. CBC was given the designation of Tree Campus USA through the National Arbor Day Foundation in 2009, and we've continued that designation ever since. Even during the pandemic, our students have been able to celebrate Arbor Day virtually through distance learning platforms. My thanks to our Student Government Association and our CBC Sustainability Committee for making an Arbor Day celebration happen every year. To start, I want to give a little background on Columbia Basin College. We're located in Pasco, Washington at the confluence of the Columbia, Yakima, and Snake Rivers. Our average rainfall is lower than 8 inches per year, which means we have a dry climate. With a dry climate, you may wonder why CBC invests in trees. Well, trees are more than just a plant to us. They're essential to our campus in many ways. Let's get started learning about our campus ecosystem and why our trees are so vitally important. There's a tree over between the south side of the hub and the L building, and there are a number of owl nests in there. And in the past, we've had great horned owls that have nested there and they've produced young. Even though they haven't been there for a number of years, we can still walk under it and see where their nests were. Over by the A building, there is an interesting planting that's fairly diverse, has a number of different conifers there, a true urban forest. An urban forest really isn't going to be defined as a single tree standing out in a lawn. But when we see a planting that includes a pine tree, a spruce tree, a variety of different types of trees, that provides interest to us when we look at it. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. We see that type of planting with that funny looking little white pine being kind of an interesting spot on campus that highlights us as having an urban forest and not just a plantation of one species of tree and a bunch of lawn. So we have an interesting planting of weeping willows over by the highway. A lot of people are very fond of weeping willows, and understandably, they're a beautiful tree. They have that draping foliage that comes down, and they're really striking this time of year because the leaves are just coming out, and those leaves are kind of a very light green color. The branches that hang down are yellow, so they have this beautiful color in the landscape. We just don't always treat them as well as we could. If we're going to celebrate trees, it would be really nice if we celebrate them and by giving them the habitat that we need. So there's an alder tree over on campus too, kind of close to those willows. Alders being a tree that like being in a riparian environment with a lot of water, like a river bank or near a lake, they really find the habitat of a lawn to be pretty good because we water lawns a lot. They get a lot of water, the tree's going to be happy in that environment. So that's kind of a fun tree on campus too. Again, sadly, they don't live very long, but they don't live very long in a natural environment either. One of the most magnificent trees on campus is an oak tree that's over by the V building. It's gorgeous, it's been managed very well by our grounds crew. So if you're ever on campus, take a look at that lovely tree.
I like trees because they are beautiful, and they can thrive even in the most difficult circumstances.
Trees provide comfort and provide to the world.
I love trees because they bring back great memories.
Trees are the playgrounds of nature.
I especially enjoy trees when I'm sitting in the shade reading a good book.
I like trees because that's where grapefruits come from.
My favorite thing about trees is that I'm able to breathe oxygen because of them.
My favorite thing about trees is that they're relaxing to be around.
I like their flowers in the spring.
If you get away from cars and planes and world noise and stand in the middle of the forest when the wind is blowing, whether it's great or small, trees sing.
One of the exciting things about this time of year is that we have a number of trees on campus that are flowering. Most of them are in the rose family, so we have flowering plum trees, we have cherry trees. They're lovely this time of year. They tend to be flowering for a very brief period of time. We do have some lovely, lovely flowering trees here on campus. So take a look at those when you're here too. We are at Tree Campus USA as designated by the National Arbor Day Foundation. It's something that we have to apply for every year, and proudly we've been a Tree Campus USA for 11 years now. And it makes us pretty special. Think about it. Here we are, this college campus in the middle of a desert, and we have established an urban forest for our enjoyment and for getting out and appreciating. So next time you're on campus, take a look at our trees, find one that you really like, and if you're really into it, go ahead and give it a hug.